What's up guys, today I'll be breaking down Ruihang's 3.45 3x3 single, and it's part of his 4.6 average of 6, so the first 5 solves added up would be a 4.76 average, and the last 5 solves would make a 4.64, but the thing is, if you just take all of the 6 solves, it would be a 4.60 average, which is even faster and more impressive. Anyways, this is the 3.45. You can check out the reconstructions for the other solves in the description. But anyways, Z, Y prime, he did an L move to insert this crosshatch into here. So he did yellow cross, and he was facing this angle and did an L move. And here he does a D prime to insert the green crosshatch. He does a wide L2, like that. And then facing this way, D2 to insert this crosshatch. So like that, to insert this blue crosshatch. Then R prime slash a wide L prime to insert the last crosshatch, and he does a D prime. And now he has this first pair. Could have made an X cross too if you just did, F prime UF, or just rotate and insert. But he decided to just insert this pair, this free pair, because it would preserve this pair. Although sadly he did have a hesitation here, so he did a Y prime D U prime, so it's kind of sad. And then he inserted this edge with R prime UR, because doing a D move would solve the pair, a keyhole pair. And instead of just doing a D prime, he does a D prime U prime at the same time, so he can go right into solving this pair with F U prime F prime to pair it up and then insert. A different solution you can use is R prime D prime F prime DR, which is pretty cool, and it's actually pretty good for look ahead too, since it doesn't really affect much pieces. As you can see, it only moves this piece. But what he did was F U prime F prime to pair it up, and then insert with U R U prime R prime. And then he rotated, paired this pair up, and then inserted. Something to note, you can also do it with F R U2 prime R prime U F prime, which is pretty fast. But anyways, he did R U prime R prime to pair it up, and then insert the free pair. That gave him the solo. U2 prime, and he did the solo after regripping. Well, not really regripping, but he had to reload because U2 prime, and then R wider U2 prime. And then he does a U2. Something interesting that would have happened if you did like alternative alg is, if you did it from here, he inserted this pair, right? If you just did a cancellation into this solo, it would have been much less moves. But it's not like it's possible to see that. It's just something cool. Next, I'll be showing the solution again. So Z, Y prime, L to insert this cross edge, D prime to insert this one, and then wide L2, and then D2 to insert this cross edge, and then R prime slash wide L prime, and then D prime. Now he inserts this free pair, rotates D, U prime, R prime, UR, and then U prime, D prime at the same time. Solve this pair by pairing it up and insert. And this one pairs it up and then inserts. That gave him the solo, so U2 prime, wide R, U2 prime, R prime, U prime, R, U prime, wide R prime, and then a U2 AUF. So yeah, thanks for watching.